Hey, what's up YouTube? I figured I'd do another update before I return to the salt mines tomorrow. In case those of you ain't tracking, I did a small update to the radar mod. All this one does is detect the ground under it, so now you can actually use it up the ramps and down hills and any terrain like that. Like it works exactly the same, but you'll notice now that the area kind of snaps down to it, and you can actually check out people as they go up certain different elevations now. So that's kind of out of the way, letting you guys use it wherever you want. That might be the nail in the coffin for this mod, unless anybody else has any other recommendations. One also did another update to the backup callouts. That should be a lot cleaner now. You should be getting disregards for those of you who are having issues. I'm still working with a couple of you. I'm going to continue to improve that. I did some more polishing to the normal traffic stop. Like, he'll kind of carry a clipboard up there, talk a little bit more, do a little bit better animations. I'm going to keep expanding on that too. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what also I've been kind of dabbling in on the side. Like, I decided I wanted to learn how to the GUIs, the GUIs in Grand Theft Auto work. So I decided to make something that kind of annoyed me a lot for once. And we'll park off somewhere and I'll kind of explain what exactly the point of it is and what type of path I'm going to take with it. And I'll definitely open the suggestions on this one for the type of level of control you guys want to see it like being used in. And you'll kind of understand what I'm saying in a second when I find, there we go, we'll find some people. So this one's called police orders. I guess Steve come up with the idea, or not the idea, but the name. So when you're targeting someone, you can go ahead and capture them by saying, hey, I need you to, and you can issue whatever series of orders. So I can, I can tell this guy to move to a certain area. I mean, did he just robbed him? That's gonna not be a very good example.
That's the perp. Stop.
Well, as you can see, this is a fine example of me not getting any ownership issues with LCPDFR. That was great timing on his part. Anyway, oh my god, I was just trying to show y'all what this will do. Who just shot at me? Pretty sure somebody just shot at me. Okay. So anyway, you hold the correct keys down and it'll give you a series of orders that you can give people. Like move orders, one of them. And now I can kind of scoot this guy wherever I need to. And for some of you it might not seem like a big feature, but you gotta remember all the times that you've had a car disappear because somebody gets out at a bad time or something like that. So you can really control like suspect placement. And it's the same thing to go back in. You just hold the right aim and shift, and you can give him any series of command by moving your mouse to that particular point. So now that I told him to stay put for me, same thing, he'll stay put for me. I really wanted to show this tonight because I finally got the groundwork out of the way. It's the same thing. I could give him a basic command to face away from me, and he'll go ahead and go face away. And you could just go through the series of release. And this was a fun one for me because I got to get used to the GUI for Grand Theft Auto and how it works. I'm still getting a little more proficient at it, trying to make the calls a little better. But you can see that it doesn't. That guy's still like, he's got a random world event on him, and maybe LCPDFR owns him or something else, but it doesn't conflict with anything in terms of making it crash, and that's always good. This does require LCPDFR 1.0 Delta. It might work on older versions, but again, I don't have the time to test it on all the versions. If you got an older version that you just can't break free of and you want to test this, let me know. Once it gets a little more polished, I'll kind of send it your way. And like I'm gonna try to see if I can get it so you can order suspects to walk backwards towards you. Like come back to the sound of my voice. Just give them kind of better verbal commands and better control over the suspects as you play the game, because it can be kind of like frustrating when you're like out there on the highway and you're like telling the dude to get out, and the guy chooses to stand like right here in the highway, and you just need him to be in front of the vehicles or to a safer position. So the ultimate and start goal of this script was to kind of defeat that, but then I also realized like it'll lead to more dynamic situations. Like you'll be able to get 2 or 3 suspects lined over here over the wall, have your partner guard them, watch over them as you're running IDs or something like that, and just like help you with officer safety like a little bit more, if that makes sense. It's just another one of those like small kind of depth scripts that I'm interested in making for y'all. I should have a lot more to show by this weekend, depending on the amount of free time. And you know, just in closing, I kind of went ahead and, you know, polished up the Callout backouts. As always, you can see it's kind of working. It's not really an issue for me, but if you guys are having any problems, then you know you should definitely check it out. Let me know if this fresh update's working for you. If it hasn't been in the past, like that also lets me know if I'm moving in the right direction. I know there's still a couple guys out there to get some weird stuff like vehicle headings and whatnot, and I'm gonna try to straighten that out from there. And you know, I'm just gonna keep trying to crank out some quality mods for y'all so you guys can enjoy this. You see, he's kind of same old deal as he walks up to it. I'll probably add a couple of more little touches. Now it kind of actually turns towards the vehicle, gets the ID a little bit better, and he'll just kind of run through the normal traffic stop. You still get felony stops and things like that. They're a little bit of a lesser note. I'm thinking about adding an option in there for you guys to where if you only want felony backup calls, you don't want the normal stuff like this, then you can do it. But if you like the realistic play, you can leave it in. Like, these guys are not only peaceful. Keep that in mind. Like, they got a 15% chance of like hopping out and going crazy, and about another 10% chance of deciding to, you know, flee in the vehicle. So this guy's just gonna go up here and he's gonna conclude his ticket. See, he's got his little clipboard now, and I've just been trying to add little fine-tuned details to make it work out a little bit better. You know, and that concludes that call out. It's smoothly finished. Well, it almost did till he hit that. And if you guys have any problems, man, let me know. I'm like always interested in trying to help you guys, seeing what type of wild bugs I create. And you know, thanks for watching, thanks for subbing. Like, I know 80 something subs doesn't sound like a whole lot to some of you, but like that's cool to me. I like it. Like, it's like the support's awesome. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and look forward to updating y'all some more. Later.